Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. For the ATFers watching right now, you already know how it goes. You already know how it goes. Setting up some stuff on the back end. 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 For shoot, man. How do I apologize for my disorganization. All right. ATFers, I want to let you know that I appreciate you very much. That you are a rare breed showing up after the fact, bro. After the fact, man, you don't got to do it. You don't have to do it. You still show up and put those reps in. Unprecedented, man. You don't do it for the glitz and the glamour and the highlights. You show up when the lights go off and the doors are locked. You guys bust open that bathroom window. Creep in like a convict. And I got respect for that. Respect and admiration. You let it I gotta plug this thing in. Oh. Did you write the book of love and did you have faith? Here we go. Let's go to this one. Makes sense. And let's say, you know what? I gotta open this first because it's gonna drive me crazy if I lose this. Okay, well, I think I got my answer. I think we've done everything here correctly. Okay. There we go. Oh, shoot. That should do it, right? No, didn't do it. What if... There we go. There we go. There we go. Oh, shoot. I forgot. Shoot! Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, I gotta do it again. There we go. Uh, oh, what the heck? What the heck, bro? Wow, dude. I want to shout some people out. And it gets hard to shout people out because I don't know when they're going to trickle in. I don't know if they're here, if they're ever going to see this, if they're going to see it after the fact. But I want to say thank you. I do want to say thank you to Roland Cepala. Roland Cepala. I want to say thank you to Disco Golf Hutch. He said it's been tight. It's been tight. It's been real tight. But last night deserved a tip. And it's not how it sounds. It's not how it sounds. Coffee Potamus. Coffee Potamus. From my Caniac. From my Caniac combo. Coffee Potamus. ARJR. Said he was listening to Leave Me Alone Together with Me yet again. Still hits hard. Hope all is well. Missing the stream. See you soon, brother. Dude, it's been rough. It's not the same. I always tell you guys, you get those withdrawals, you know. It's difficult. And I've been missing them as much as you guys have. As much as I hope you have. I've been missing them. And you know what? It's interesting that you bring up that song. For those of you that don't know what he's talking about, I wrote a song on the members tab called Leave Me Alone Together with Me. And I started getting comments on that video out of nowhere. And I'm like, did the algorithm decide to push this members only song? How about you push some MMA videos, algorithm? But thank you, bro. I was proud of that song. I was probably the most proud of the title. I thought it was funny. Thank you, bro. Thank you very much for supporting. Marloca throwing down. Just showing love and support. Oh, dang. Are you here right now? Marloca? Yes, you are. I'm literally just seeing right now in the PayPal message what this is specifically saying. And I hope you got my email. I emailed you a little bit ago. I don't know, maybe a couple hours ago. I don't know. It's a whirlwind in my beanie right now. Hopefully you saw that. Thank you very much, Marloca. Thank you. I don't want to dox anybody right here. I'll just say the first name, Connor. Got a Now I was actually gonna ask the homie Connor. There was a pretty darn beautiful email that was sent to me. Pretty unexpected email that was sent to me. That meant a lot. And part of me wanted to ask, hey, bro, I don't even need to say your name. I kind of ruined it now, though, because I said his name. So now I'll need to let a bunch of time go by and be like, it was by an anonymous person. But I was like, I don't need to say who it is. I don't need to say your whole name, your screen name, whatever. But I don't know. It's also kind of special. Just keep it between. I don't know. But I want to say thank you to Connor for the support, for the email. Thank you, bro. Thank you very much. And ARJR again, bro. ARJR was having dinner with this lady at Red Robin, not a sponsor. And he was just wishing me a amazing Father's Day. And I hope you enjoyed your day, bro. Sensitive. I hope you had a good, sensitive day. Thank you very much, man. That was very kind of you, very thoughtful. I appreciate that. And Marloca just sharing that Father's Day love. Thank you. I hope you had a wonderful Father's Day, Marloca. Take advantage of it. Take advantage of it. Make it your own. Embrace it. But there was just a lot of people that were being crazy supportive. We weren't even live. We weren't even streaming. I tell you, they don't even do it for the. They're just doing it out of the kindness of their heart. And I want to say thank you. Because I've missed too many days this month, frankly. And now I'm in a bad position. So thank you. Thank you very much. You guys are very generous. Come on! Kim North, coming through. Come on. He did fantastic. And again, I've said it before. I'm not like a monster or anything, but I could be critical. And I give notes. I give advice. I'm not quiet about it. And I could say, honestly, I saw good things. Nobody's perfect, but I saw good things. So he did good. I was happy with that. I was impressed with his performance. But the team, some doodle plessy, and maybe, you got those parents lenses, those parental lenses. Yeah, I get it. But, I'm one of those twisted parents, that's going to be the hardest on them. So, it's not like you think. It's not what you think. Thank you for asking, bro. Mona Kenny. Just trying to, man, I've had since you guys last saw me on that one Sunday for the White House card, dude, it's been bumpy. And every time I embark on an edited video, bro, I hate myself. And I'm like, why did I allow myself to do this again? I always tell myself, I'm never going to be stupid and do it again. And I keep falling into the trap. And I got good news for you guys. I have good news. I will upload my full-blown, edited, highly produced UFC Freedom 250 video sometime around Christmas. It's going to be like Die Hard. It's going to be a Christmas special. It's going to be like the Elvis comeback, 1968. It's going to be like Gremlins. Everyone's going to think they forgot about it, and then boom, it's going to be like the aftershock. It's going to be like the clip at the end of the credits. Sometime around Christmas, I'm going to be like, I got a present for you. And it's going to be the full-blown reaction breakdown to UFC Freedom 250, bringing it back around, So I've been stressing out about that. We've been going to a lot of tournaments. I've been doing some local work, trying to pick up some extra funds. And, bro, I've never passed out in my life, ever. I thought I was going to pass out today. I had to do a shoot today. So last night, I put on the sauna suit and I felt like running. And I put on the sauna suit and I was watching, I put on the sauna suit and I went in the garage. And I'm in Califas, it's muggy. It was hot in there. No ventilation, all the doors closed. Some people like to work out with the garage door open. I had everything closed, sauna suit on, everything on, no water. I listened to that Dustin Gaethje thing with Joe Rogan. I was like, heck no. If Gaethje ain't doing it, I'm not doing it. I ain't taking a sip. I will never sip on water while I work out. Because I'm already like that. I'll work out and I'll have like a can of soda right there. But when I heard Dustin Gaethje talking about like that to Joe Rogan, he's like, I don't drink water when I work out. I'm not, what do you think I am, a pansy? I'm not soft like that. I don't drink water when I work out. So I was like, well, Dan, I can't drink water then. I ain't going to be a punk. So I was running. And I was watching Hard Target by Jean-Claude Van Damme. Man, that's a good movie. Interesting choice with the mullet. Like that greasy, just got out of the shower looking mullet. But good movie. And it has kind of a jarring, abrupt ending. But it was a good movie. And I think I really dehydrated myself. All I was eating yesterday was boiled eggs. And then I just I was going like that on my sleeves. Just like and just dripping, bro. And I didn't really replenish with anything. And then I woke up and I was going, go, and I was like, whoa. And then I woke up. I went to sleep very late, woke up very early, and then I had to get a well, I didn't have to, but I got a ghost energy drink. And then I felt like electric surge in my chest. I was like, dang, it's happening. And then it didn't happen. It's the big one. I'm coming to see you, honey. It's the big one. But that was it was a good night for me. You know what's driving me crazy? And look, I need you guys to hold me accountable. Those of you guys in the community, those of you guys that are here, and gals, and a couple in between, I think. I don't think you're very forthcoming with it because you know some of the conversation that's gone on here and whatnot. But I need you guys to hold me accountable, because it's like I need people to tell me, stop making the edited videos. They do nothing for you. Stop going back. Stop returning back to your filth, to your vomit, because it does nothing. It was driving me crazy. I had such I had to have the best night. I had to have the best night of everybody that watched UFC Freedom 250, even the people at the card, because I was right, and I was right, and I was right, and it was like, dude. And then I had to see all the MMA talking heads, all the analysts, all the critiques. I had to see everybody. I had to see. Hold on, is this new? Oh, I had to see everybody saying, who knew? Who could have thought it would happen like this? He proved all of us wrong. I can't believe he pulled it off. This is crazy. And I was like, I was saying that. Right here, I was telling everybody. I knew. I thunk. I was talking about it. I knew. What are you talking about? I knew. And it's like, no, who, why do I need the validation, Who cares? But it's frustrating. And you know what kind of gives me hope? I saw this video, man, I don't like to say stuff like this out loud. But I saw this video the other day, and it was this, I don't even remember. I'd have to go back in my history. I don't even know who the heck it was. I never heard of it, which I guess proves my point. But apparently it was an MMA channel itself. And they were doing a tier list of MMA channels. And they were going from S tier to Z tier and just all the in between, what they like, what they didn't like. And these people are garbage. I don't like these ones. These ones are cool. And like, I wasn't on there. And I was like, I've been doing this. I've been doing it, I think, longer than anyone that was on that list. I didn't even think about that till right now. I've been doing it for over 10 years. And it wasn't even like he's the worst, he should quit. I wasn't even on there. And I was like, I think that's good. Because I think what that tells me is I've yet to be discovered. There's people that don't even know about. I got a comment yesterday or today. Do you guys remember when I made that pancake salat video with the dude that looked like Razor Ramon, and he was fighting the dude from, I can't even remember. You guys remember? Does that sound familiar? Some dude commented on that. He's like, this is my introduction to this channel. And I was like, dude, I made that video like 5 years ago. And then just yesterday, randomly, someone finds it, and now he's new to the channel. And it's like, okay, just not enough people know. I could work with that. But I saw that and I was like, And there was a couple other people that have been, not very many. It was like me and two other people maybe that I was like, really? Again, you don't even have to say that they're great or we're great. You could say that we're garbage, but it was like we didn't even exist. And again, I took that as a positive, like, okay, I just need to get out there more. But anyway, like I started thinking about that right now because I was seeing all the people reacting. The event on Sunday, it was amazing. And I was vindicated. And I actually had a homie tell me, like the next day, bro, I already know what you're going to do. You're going to make an edited video. You're going to take 3 months to do it. Just click the thing and go live and just talk about it. Don't do the script. Don't do the editing. Blah, blah, blah. No one cares. What do you think? The Ridge Wallet's going to come crawling back? I licked my mic. I don't know. Is that flexible? And I was like, but I got a good, like, look, it's probably the longest script I've ever written for a YouTube breakdown video. I don't think I've ever written a script that long for this type of video. And then I recorded it. And I... Now, this isn't an indicator of how long the actual edited video is going to be. But this is just to give you an idea of how I work and how much of a perfectionist I am and how much I want to get things right. I finished recording it and I had over 4 hours of footage. I had over 4 hours of footage and I've been chopping away at it. And I'm currently at about an hour and 50 minutes. Again, that's not even an indicator. The video's probably going to end up being like 22 minutes long, but that's just how much I wanted to get it right. And then after that, I got to get all the files in order. When this guy did this kick, that punch, this takedown, blah, blah, blah. Oh, Michelle Obama's a dude, all that stuff. And yeah. And I had to watch everyone else's boom the next day. Some of them that night come out with their videos. And I was like, why do I do this to myself? But I believe it's going to be a good video. And it's just like the artist in me that's like, I have to do something every once in a while that feels fulfilling. I have to. I just go crazy if I don't. I was talking with Marilena about it last night, and I told her, it's like I'm this dude that wants to like paint my portraits, you know? Like I want to make art, but it's like I got to constantly pay the bills by taking school photos for the elementary schools, you know? It's like I want to be this artist, but I got to go, okay, smile. And it's like, man, it's every once in a while I just got to do something that feels like I'm doing something, you know? By the way, let me ask you guys, for those of you that are actually willing to participate right now, I have a question for you know what? I might regret asking you this. I might regret this, but I kind of feel like I have to. Which, and look, I would appreciate it. Because you know what? I'm in a weak state of mind right now. I'm fragile right now, okay? Don't hurt me. I would appreciate it if you just say yes or no. I'm not really looking for an elaboration right now. Now, if you're one of those people that insists that people hear everything that you have to say and you just want to call it constructive criticism, I get it. It's out there. I would appreciate it, though, if you just say yes or no and then let me sulk on my own and deal with it, okay? But, which videos do you enjoy more? Talking about UFC news / fights. Um, um, laundry / commuting / oh, what the heck? Okay. Talking about UFC stuff, audio style, or scrolling Twitter stuff. Remember those ones where I would literally just sit there? Like, imagine, like, I hate to make the comparison because I don't want you to think like, oh, that's what I'm trying to do. But like, it's an obvious example. Like when Chale Sonnen just sits there. Remember I did that a couple months ago, and I would just sit there and just talk. And people would say, I like this because I don't even got to look at the screen. I'm driving, I'm landscaping, I'm doing chores, I'm falling asleep. I'm just listening to it. And it's just easy listening. You can have it in your pocket. You don't have to worry about it. You could be like pretending like you're having a conversation, listening to everything that your spouse is saying to you. You're like, and you're just listening to what I'm talking about, the most recent fight or whatever. Or the kind where I'm scrolling through videos and kind of editing in between and showing stuff that's happening and articles and stuff like that. Which ones do you prefer more? I will tell you, I finally realized I have a favorite. After doing 2 of them for like weeks at a time each, I definitely realized I have a favorite. One of them really burned me out. And it wasn't as fun. After I did it for long enough, I realized, it was kind of cool. Never mind. I don't want to say too much. I want you to be authentic with your responses. I don't want to sway anything. Cody Chapman. Dude, in a way I was. Angel, in a way I was dead. In a way I was deceased. And now I've come back to life tonight. You guys have resuscitated me. Same here, Legendary. Same here. Oh my goodness. Today was grueling, man. There was like a quota that we had. We had to finish a certain amount of stuff today. I had a local shoot, and I had to finish at a certain time because I had to get Jesse Jr. and I was paranoid all day. I was fighting the clock, and then like I was telling you, I felt like I was dying. I did not feel well. So it was just a rough, and then I had the energy drink, and I was like, oh, snap, probably not a good idea. And then I tried drinking water. I was actually going to do it. And, bro, I was actually seeking out water. And then the water fountain was broken. Are you kidding me? Pereira's still complaining about his loss. Dude, it's sad. And he's like, no, I don't want, and I know he doesn't talk, like he's tricking us. He pretends he can't talk. So I know this isn't real, but if he could, he's like, no, I don't want to overturn or appeal. That doesn't even sound like how he would sound. He's saying that he doesn't want to overturn or appeal it. But he's like, yeah, but Herb Dean is trash and he messed it up and he should have consequences and I shouldn't have lost and that, but no, I'm not complaining though. It is what it is. I lost, fair and square, but that was dirty and I shouldn't have lost. And as far as I'm confirmed, Sean O'Malley style, I didn't lose because A, B, and C, but I'm not complaining, I'm just saying it for other people. Like, for other people, I'm concerned about my kids. One day my kids might be a fighter, and that's the one I'm worried about. Because I lost. He beat me. I don't even have any, I'm not complaining. That's how it sounds. It's very defensive. It's very weird. And, of course, Ariel's just eating it up, man. And I told people. I said, dude, people were giving me. So when I was saying that Gaethje was gonna win, people almost laughed it off. Like they weren't even entertaining it. They were just like, bro, you're being silly, and it's just like a court jester kind of thing. I see what you're doing. It's a nice bet if you funny. But when I was saying that Gain was gonna win, people got upset. People got mad when I was saying Gain was gonna win. That one they would not stand for, because the other one they just looked at as sheer silliness. But when I said Gain was gonna win, oh no, you went too far. People genuinely got upset. Do you know how good of a striker Serial? Did you see him in this promotion? Did you see what he was kickboxing? Did you see what he did? Well, Chama can only get you so far, bro. Chama only gets you so far. And Gain Chama his mama. Let's go! What's up, Dojo fam? Dude, I barely got to the first donation. I can't play around like this. I might have to catch up. Dude, I didn't know there was a video of. Look, I gotta plead ignorance right here. I gotta do some major catch up. I've been missing a lot of stuff the last few days. I haven't. That's how bad it is. This is what I do. This is what I do for a living. I haven't even seen the arrest video yet. I gotta catch up. Well, I'm glad that you're pushing through. Thank you, the Nature Lady, Michigan. Whoo! Like the Nature Boy. Whoo! The Nature Lady, Michigan. Thank you for trying your best. I hope that it starts cooperating with you. ARJR, the wife says you have a great voice, and she thought your Nissan Kicks video was hilarious. She says you're very talented. Dude, when you get a lady to say stuff like that, that's different, bro. That's next level. Cause I've noticed like dudes, like they're like, yeah, bro, that's cool, bro. Yeah, like a lot more complimentary. They'll kind of get on board with you. They'll kind of like, yeah, cool, man. Like, yeah, stand by dudes or whatever. But when a lady does it, it's like, oh dang, that's impressive. Cause mostly, he's stupid. What's that? Well, what are they talking about? That's ridiculous. I wouldn't have done it like that. And so it feels like a really legitimate compliment when it comes from a lady of the female persuasion. So I really appreciate you letting me know that. And please let her know that I'm very, very thankful for her sharing that. And that I'm very thankful that, she's the kind of lady that has created been part of creating an ecosystem that's conducive with you, spending so much time here with us. Cause I know a lot of times that could become very difficult, spending such times in communities like this, man. Sometimes when I'm watching Kill Tony or whatever, Marilena's like, bro, enough. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. I don't care. I haven't talked to him for like a week. I've been talking to you every day. Dude, are you feeling better today, Jay? I don't want to dwell too much on how you felt last. Look, I'm so far behind in the chat. I'm hoping that I'm reading. Oh, I'm hoping as I go down, you'll be like, oh, but today I'm fantastic. Everything, whatever. So I don't want to be like, oh, negative. You know, how are you feeling today, bro? Antonio Montana, you don't got to be the bad guy anymore, bro. You don't got to be the bad guy. No! I missed your birthday. No. Did you guys go to Red Robin? Algorithm. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jessica. Happy birthday to you. Wonderful member of the community, Jessica. I hope it was a good one. Hope you got them bottomless fries. Kim North, us in beating Tapuera was awesome. Dude, people don't listen to me. People, bro, we've been saying this since day one. We've been saying this since day one. People don't listen. I don't understand it. They're masochists. ARJR. Kiss from a rose on the stream. La 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 la. Yeah, dude. I don't even know how hot it was. It's not like I checked. I don't know how hot it was last night, but you know, it's hot where I live, you know, California, especially in the, you know, I don't live like on the Santa Monica beach or whatever. I live in an area, you know, in the valley where it's like, it's hot. Put on that sauna suit, had a, you know, everything on, the headwear, you know, everything. Watching some Jean-Claude and just no water breaks. And then every time I even thought about slowing down or getting water, I was like, I ain't gonna be a punk. Gaethje would have kept running. Yeah, I just kept going, bro. I started twitching and everything. I started, my kidneys started hurting. It wasn't good, dude. It wasn't good. But it was good because I shed some lbs right before the shoot today. So, I missed you, Leon. Missed you, bro. I thought about you, Leon, because I was also, since I last saw you guys, I told you last night I was watching Hard Target. A few days ago, I watched Lionheart. So, you know, the dude's name is Leon, Jean-Claude. I gotta catch up, man. I feel bad. Thank you, Ego Death. Thank you, bro. And still, dude. And still, bro. You had me on 0 out of 7. How dare you, dude? You mean going into the event, right? Are you playing with me? Are you trying to hurt my feelings? Are you saying after the fact? Are you gaslighting me? Thank you, Ego Death. Marloca says number 4. Let's go. Oh, dang. What? We passed the goal? I've never seen this happen. I thought when the goal's over, it's just over and that's it. It says 16 out of 15. I've never seen it go past the goal amount. How is that possible? I thought it would just stop at 15 and then that's it. The goal's over. How does it say 16? That's crazy. Can I get 17? Can I get 18? Nah, I'm just saying, how does that even happen? Kim North, Pereira threatening to retire. Good riddance. Now, look, again, I got to admit, I've been so out of the loop because of Jesse Jr. and tournaments and trying to work on my edited video and the local shoots that I've been doing and stuff like that. I didn't even, dude, the first I heard that Poirier even got arrested was on the hit show, The Moss and Jesse Show. Go subscribe on YouTube, exclusive on YouTube. And then we're trying to work out a deal with Tubi right now, but I'll let you know what happens. And then I found out too yesterday, Moss told me, was it yesterday? Dang, that feels like a long time ago. Then he told me that Pereira was threatening to retire now. Dude, what a crybaby, bro. Come on. Look, Pereira should have known because I told people in my pick, when I picked Gain, I said, listen, he's gonna cheat. He's gonna win. I said this. It's well documented. I said he's going to win by using illegal shots. And I specifically said to the back of the head. I mean, if this was back, hundreds of years ago, people would be trying to take my life and accusing me of being a witch. How does he know these things? I told you guys exactly how it was going to happen. Because I wanted people to understand, I'm not being a Gain fanboy. I'm not just saying, oh, he's going to win. I hope he wins. I put money on this guy. He's the best. I love France because, French fries. I said he's going to win. And I said other reasons. Pereira's just, I don't know what he's doing. He doesn't got the frame. I've said it, bro. I said this like in the era when he was still fighting Adesanya. I always said, and I know, you know what makes me so mad right now? I know that even after his performance or lack thereof against Gain, I know even after that, post-mortem, I know that people will still get upset with me saying this and still push back because people are morons. That I've said even since the Adesanya era that Pereira striking is overrated. I used to make fun of that guy when he was the big bad. Like that dude spoke even less English than Mackenzie Dern back then. And I would make fun of like his style. And I was like, why does he fight like this? Why does he just trudge forward like this with no fight IQ and no flow state? Why does he fight? Like, you guys are laughing right now. You're laughing right now. I can see you. Because you know that for a moment, you're like, how is he collabing with Pereira? How did Pereira get on the screen? Because this is so accurate. This is how he fights. I don't know if it's a drunken master thing. I don't know. But it's so awkward and clunky. And I've always said he's an overrated striker. But how did he beat this guy? How did he beat that guy in kickboxing? I don't know. I don't care. You see, and you're around fighting enough, around stances and movement and how to put stuff, and you're like, what? And then you see his performances against certain people. I would see him fight people like Roundtree, overrated, misunderstood people like Jiri, people like Jamal Hill that people treat as a meme, but then we're supposed to be impressed when he beats him. Like everything about his resume, about his style, I was always like, I don't get it. It's clearly marketing. It's clearly mystique. It's just like Kane coming in. Oh, dang, that's Undertaker's brother. Oh, and then you get the fireworks and the song and the scary mask and all. That's all it is. It was marketing. It was aura. It was intimidation. That's what it was. That's what allowed him to win the people over and confuse the masses. That's what allowed him to intimidate his opponents and they get walked down. Once you actually see, wait a minute, I'm not buying this. Then you do what Gain did. Dude, it's crazy. I said that that's how Gain was going to win. It wasn't just being a fanboy. And Pereira should have known that. I ain't even in the octagon. I ain't even training and cutting weight and getting sponsors. I'm not even living that lifestyle. And I could have told Pereira, hey, heads up, bro. Literally, heads up. Watch out. Because he's going to hit you. Like, you didn't know this yourself, Pereira? I mean, you're sitting there telling Ariel Hawini that you were even talking about this. You were even telling the ref, hey, watch out for this. This guy has a habit. Even John Jones, even a dirty fighter like John Jones thinks this guy is dirty. Blah, 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 blah. Then why weren't you like watching that? Why didn't you expect that? Is it because you got caught? Because you got caught with something big and accurate and effective that had nothing to do with headshots and you were too stunned and dazed to even protect yourself. By the way, that first exchange down there, nothing illegal. And I don't think anybody's disputing that. Even people that hate game, even people that are saying all the illegal shots, this and that, I don't think anybody's trying to say that any of that first part was illegal. The second part, now, there's some people that are saying that there were more illegal blows than there really were. And again, I don't care because I haven't even been a Game fan. And I say he's a dirty fighter. But, I mean, you can't slow it down and pause it and watch it over and over and truthfully say that there's more than like 4 of them. Some of them are more debatable than others, but there's not more than that. There's not much more than that, if even possible. And it's just crazy to see Pereira's behavior now. This is the same thing. Why is it always game, bro? This is the same thing with Tomas Aspinall, where it's the eye poke, the eye. Now I got to get my 16th round of LASIK. My eye. But it's like, bro, do you some people did. It was like, do you think anybody's falling for it and believes that you had a chance aside from that? We all saw what was happening. You were outclassed. You were bloody. You were winded. You were confused. You were flat-footed. Same thing with Pereira. Bro, he didn't even have to hit you in the back of the head. It was going to go the same way. Immediately, it was like apparent you don't belong in there with him. ARJR, are we doing movie night tonight? I apologize, ARJR. I did a bad job of announcing that. Yes. I'm probably going to tap out here in about 15 minutes or so. So we can start the movie as early as possible. I'm still not feeling fantastic, and I have more shoots to do tomorrow. And then I'm done for another month or so. So I really need to recuperate tonight. So we should start, the earlier the better. I shouldn't be up too late tonight. Guru forgot about you, big dog? No. Did the MMA Guru make one too? I wasn't talking about him. There was another channel that made one that I don't even know who they were. And, oh, dang. I literally went to this homepage and it's showing, the footage of Poirier. He looks like he's trying to square up with maybe the officer. I don't know. What's happening? Oh, no, dude. Dang, he is going full BJ Penn. Oh, no, dude. Shoot, this isn't good, man. I mean, I'm not. It's legitimately scary, man. Like, if you're Poirier and you're a dude that's like right now actively, who knows anymore, actively on a show, like a Paramount show. Like, I know it's easy to laugh at him. Oh, he used to be a fighter, but now he's just this. Like, people like minimize, oh, he's just that. He's just enough. But it's like, dude, he's getting paid money to be on a Paramount show. That's probably pretty good. And it's like, if the dude in that position is this out of control on camera in a public place, that's scary, man. What the heck is he doing at home? That's scary. Dang it, man. ARJR dropping 5 memberships on the community. Ego Death. Osama G6 F2V. Joseph Santoro. Daddy Panda 3822. And Don Fry the mustache guy. Thank you for blessing these individuals, ARJR. Now they could go listen to my music too. Now they could go listen to Leave Me Alone Together with Me in the membership tab. Thank you very much, ARJR, for growing the family tonight. I was gutted I missed it all of the 250 stuff and your great insights and predictions, top stuff, Grandmaster. I miss a lot of the stuff, your stuff, because I'm in the UK. Oh, shoot, man. That means a lot, bro, that you're in like a completely different time zone. Look, you got your own dedicated UK creators. You got your own UK YouTubers. And to hear you say that about this channel is like, bro, that's a big compliment. That you got it made with whatever pick of the litter UK creators you want. And then you're over here saying this. Thank you, man. Angel Padilla has been a member for 15 months. Hey, GM. Hey, Dojo. I have greatly missed you all. Hey, the feeling is reciprocal, bro. It's reciprocal. I've been fiending. For streaming. Heck yeah, Kim North is terrible, man. It's just soul sucking, bro. Just want to be creative and edit. That's why we got to go for Elon Musk's universal, so we could be like communists, and then we don't even have to have jobs anymore. We could just do hobbies. I don't even know. I shouldn't talk about that because it's probably stuff that I don't want to promote. I don't know. Marloca says sending hugs to all the dojo. Beautiful. Beautiful. You guys squeeze. Accept it. Don't fight it. Junebug member for 10 months. Flexing on you. Flexing on the lot of ya. And that. I want to see you do a Jesse on fire and talk about Israel. Adesanya? I just don't want to be ignorant, bro. I understand that there's certain things today that if you even dare say, oh, I just don't know anything about that. I just don't do the legwork. I don't have chanclas on the ground. I haven't researched. How could you? It's your duty to make sure that you're standing for. I know that me saying that I haven't even looked into it is just as evil to a lot of people as if I was on whatever against their side. I get that. But it's like at the same time, I just can't care because I'm not going to put some stranger's emotions over my life just because they want to fill their bios with all the right stuff and feel like everybody likes them and they're all going to get gold stars. I just can't make myself care. I got enough issues. To me, it's the same thing as like when people get mad that, our country is supporting other countries. And it's like, hey, support this country. I know homeless people here. To me, I take that even further. It's like, hey, there's a this and that going on overseas. Yeah, well, I'm dealing with this right here and I can't even figure this out. So good luck with your hashtags. I can't even figure out this war, this internal war. You know what I'm saying? You talking about that war? Thousands of miles away? I'm at war with myself, homie. I got an internal war going on. I got that internal jihad. Now I'm going to get flagged for saying jihad. Or I'll get pushed in the algorithm. I don't know. Angel, I wish more people were like you and just liked everything. Thank you, bro. Marloca, showing heart to all the community. Marloca, coming in here like a cardiologist with a big fat inventory. Leon Enriquez, AGM, we missed your ravo. No weird stuff. Just glad to see you back in the streaming chair. Hey, it feels good, bro. It does feel good being here. It's been a long time, man. It does. I'm feeling all my dents, feeling my dents back in. Thank you, bro. I'm happy to be here. Cody Chapman has just blessed Salty Spark with a membership. Thank you, Cody Chapman. It is beautiful. It's like you're the godfather of this dude. It's beautiful when you bring somebody into this MMA world like this, man. Thank you. Marloca, taking us to the zoo to look at this little fox. Do they got foxes at the zoo? There's got to be some, like a little, there's got to be some kind of like smaller scale zoos that have foxes, right? Or at least like a farm. Can you find a fox? Like there's certain animals, if you want to see them, you got to go to the zoo. There's some you got to go to a farm. Where can you find a fox? Well, I mean, right here. Look no further. Thank you, Marloca. Kind of like the fox. Marloca is like the Fox Dundee. Oh boy. Let me just try to speed run this because I messed up. Give more. Let's go. Give more. Let's go, Dojo fam. Leon Enriquez. Dude, I hope I'm still alive. I haven't seen this refresh in a while. Shoot. You know what? Let me speed run this. Okay, okay. Leon Enriquez, man, and that Poirier, OMF, shoot us up. Oh, wait, you saw that, Leon, on the Mustard Jesse, the thumbnail, how I spelled his first name and his last name? Did you appreciate that? Because I felt like that didn't get enough love, honestly. Is that what you do? I love it, bro. Thank you. Thank you for showing me that you saw that. Thank you, dude. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. ARGR, I like both videos, but it only let me choose one. Thank you, bro. Thank you, man. No! He was dropping the M-bombs. No! Dang! I actually don't remember, Diego. I'd have to go back and watch it. I've always said, by the way, I've never cared for Poirier. I don't like the guy. He seems like a bad guy. I've never liked him. I remember he did something too. When he was like on some kind of a float. Remember there was like a parade and he was being weird or he started fighting. There's just always been something weird and insecure about him. And I know people say that about like, people say criticizing things about like Michael Chandler. Dude, if I had to go like chill out and just go, go hang out at Burger King with like Poirier or Michael Chandler, bro, Chandler all day, dude. I'll go to Red Robin with that dude because they have bottomless fries and we'll be there even longer, just chatting it up. I ain't even try to get out of there quickly. But Poirier, it's like, I don't want to even be around that dude, man. Leon Enriquez, 13 for good luck and for that Kicks video. Thank you, bro. Thank you, man. That's one of my highlights, man. That video won me a contest. I gotta outdo that video, man. I gotta outdo that video. That cannot be my peak. That can't be my peak. I won't allow it. In the video, you could actually hear Dustin say, "What? A black man can't drink?" That would be so funny, man. If he had the wherewithal to do that, that would have been so funny. Kim North, Dustin needs a job to keep him out of prison. Hire him to help your channel. Dude, he could be an intern. I don't got it like that, bro. I don't got it like that. I'm about to sell some plasma. And I'm talking about both blood and my TV. It's a twofer. Marloca. All of the colors of the rainbow. So many colors, so many hearts. Nothing you do can tear them apart. Thank you, Marloca. ARJR slapping down, making sure we achieve that goal. I'm trying to hit the algorithm because of FIFA. Look at, hey, algorithm, listen. FIFA, World Cup, FIFA, World Cup, FIFA, World Cup. Goal! Now we're going to go viral. Just watch. Max Bluestein. Amazing to see you, Max Bluestein. Amazing to see you, Max Bluestein. Okay, let me see what's going on right here. Dude, it's it's unforgivable how far behind I got. Oh no. Oh no. Don't you ever doubt it, Turf Ferguson. Julio Rodriguez, Moss and Jesse show has some wild takes. Yeah, you know what I love about the Moss and Jesse show, if I may say so. Dude, when I watch the other MMA shows and people coming together, bro, people just love the smell of their own pedos, bro. People take themselves so serious. And it's like, we ain't trying to be like top-notch journalists. We ain't trying to win any awards. We surely ain't trying to impress anybody. It's like, hey, we better have fun while we're doing this. We better look forward to it because we know we're about to have fun. And after, be like, that was fun. And that's 100% my goal. It'll be like around the theme of MMA, but it's going to be silly. And I just feel like other dudes are just, I don't know. I get bored. So it's just like, I want to help provide something that I would enjoy watching. And hopefully we're doing that correctly. So look, every once in a while, you're definitely going to hear some things that you're like, did they actually say that? And, yeah, we did. But, lighten up. If you do find that there are, things up your butt, try to get them out so that you could enjoy yourselves as much as we are. And, hopefully it's kind of like, when you try to put off stuff like a colonoscopy. Look, here's how I want people to look at the Moss and Jesse show. It's kind of like a media format colonoscopy. It's a colonoscopy in YouTube form. That is 100% when it comes down to it, the essence of the Moss and Jesse show. It is a colonoscopy in YouTube video form. So that you can find out, hey, have I had something stuck on my butt all these years? Is that why I act like this? Is that why I don't know how to laugh? Is that why I'm uptight? Is that why I listen to Luke Thomas? I didn't even know. These dudes just saved my life. And, maybe it's something benign, but it's still up there. And it's not allowing you to enjoy yourself. Even if it's benign, it's still going to create types of discomfort at times, and it's going to keep you from living the highest quality of life. It might not be deadly, but it will keep you from living the highest quality of life, which is the Moss and Jesse show. So lighten up, enjoy it, laugh. Don't worry, no one's breathing down your shoulder. Nobody's going to comment and say that you laughed and tell on you and cancel you. Just like when Josh Hokit informed everybody that Michelle Obama was a man, crowd was laughing. And then people in articles tried to say that there were oohs and ahs. I heard laughter. And there was people who were there that were saying on mic, everybody erupted in laughter. And then after the fact, Damage Control, oh man, how could they? They even got Shane Gillis, man. Shane Gillis? The Last Stand? Oh, I didn't think that was funny. I don't like that. I don't like that kind of stuff. Shane? Bro, they cloned him. Bro. I saw on Reddit, he was the only hope that anybody thought that they thought that he was going to rival Drewski. That Shane Gillis that he had it like that he was beloved enough that he was actually going to be the one to do blackface. I'm not saying that I like that. I'm not saying that I'm pro that. I'm just saying it's interesting. It's interesting that he was that guy. And then just like, I don't know. What do you got to gain? What have you got to gain? I don't understand it. He literally called her Big Mike multiple times. And now he's upset about it. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. If they would have said it at the Kevin Hart roast, he probably would have laughed. Anyway. Marluca. Curtis Green. 4620. Turd Ferguson. Avina Kumar GF. Hold up. Let me play this again. Abhinav Kumar. GF9GT. Theo Bro. 1234 and 4422 have just been blessed by the official prima of the Mexican martial arts. Marroca, thank you. ARJR. Dude, I really got to refresh this. Oh my gosh, this is not good. Okay, I think chats are still coming in. Because I feel like it got paused. I almost thought I got kicked offline. Wilson Mitchell showed up in the chat right after you signed off at the last live. Says he was in the hospital for a bit, but he'll be back soon. I wonder if he was... Did he say if he saw the event? I wonder if he was kind of just chilling out. And like right when we were getting off. Like, oh, I just want to say hi to everyone. Like, what are the chances, man, that he showed up like right when I was going to sign off? I hope he got to at least hang around and see some of the stuff. And at the last second, just wanted to say hi. Was in the hospital for a bit. He'll be back soon. I'm so glad to hear him actually, like, you know, engage, you know, to see, you know, signs of movement from him. Dang it, man. It's very weird. We've kind of had conversations about it before when we have a community like this that just spans the, you know, people are literally from different places of the world. We got people from Australia. We got people from Africa. We got people from Britain. We got people from Bakersfield. We got people from Saginaw, Miami. And it's like, man, it's almost like you know, like in real life, you have like your close people. You got your family. You got some friends, coworkers, some people that you know care enough about that if something happened, it would be a bummer, you know. But then in a community like this, it like opens up that circle way more. And it's like, what? I could actually get sad about someone that gets sick or hurt or something like in Africa. Like, what the heck? How'd this happen? It's weird, man. It's like Wilson Mitchell, you know, months ago, just a force in this community and played for some of you that forgot. And let me remind you, for some of you that forgot, was a vital, absolutely vital role and supporter in this community when I was, you know, that's when I was leaving my house. And was in pretty dire straits where I was kind of on the fence to being able to actively avoid a foreclosure and just have to cut my losses, you know. And dude, I'm just happy to know that he's communicating, and I look forward to that. Leon Van Darn's Lionheart was translated to Leon Peleador Sin Ley, which means lion, outlaw, fighter. That's what some people call me around the neighborhood as I ride my DIY one wheel. Leon Peleador. I think I said that wrong. peleador. León, peleador, sin ley. And I agree. You have a do-it-yourself one wheel? Dude, every time I see... That reminds me of another... Wait, that's not a Van Darn movie. Is it? That's that other dude. What's his name? What's his name? Charles Bronson. Why was I thinking? Is there another movie with Van Darn that sounds like that? I see people on one wheels and I think they have a death wish. They're just living on the edge and they're more than okay with going out at any time. And then you have a DIY one? Dude. León, peleador, sin ley. That is so funny that your name literally made me think of the Jean-Claude movie that I just watched. And then you're like, oh, bro, that's me. I am peleador. That's crazy, man. That's funny. You gotta be careful on that one wheel, bro. Can you at least get 2 one wheels? So you have one wheel on each foot. I know technically that's kind of 2 wheel. Maybe that's soft or whatever, but it's still a one. It's just a one. It's a one wheel to the second power. It's even more cool, bro. Even more of a death wish. Just safer. ARJR has just blessed Jace Man 321 with the membership. Don't forget Jace Man. Jace, man, you got the music videos in there, bro. That annoying algorithm is distributing it to people anyway. Might as well just do it of your own volition. Dustin was broke after the Islam loss. Dude, some people's mindsets are just different, man. Yeah, and I've talked about this with Max Holiday. Now, I know people, he's like the darling of the UFC. People love that dude. People love Max Holiday. And I'm always like, I don't really get it. I don't hate him. I don't have like dark thoughts about him. I just don't get it. But I had to give him his credit not that long ago. One of the things I said about him is, man, I don't know if I've ever seen anyone handle losses like Max Holiday. And maybe it's because he has so many. He's had so many opportunities to acclimate to it. I don't know. Maybe that's what it is. But it's just like, man, the sportsmanship and professionalism is just, it may be unmatched. Yeah, some people can't handle it, man. It just spirals them. And it just messes with, like, your whole identity. Like, you have to have a pretty healthy ego and, confidence and stuff like that to even be a fighter and embark on something like that. And when you just realize you're not that guy, pal. You're not that guy. When Khabib does it to you, and then when his low budget, off-brand doppelganger does it to you, it's like, dude, I can't even beat that guy. I can't even beat Robin. I can't even beat Robin. Dude. At that point, he's trying to transfer from DC to Marvel. He's like, I got to get into a new rotation, bro. I got to get into, let me try Spider-Man. Dude. Crazy. At least Spider-Man's all distracted all the time with Mary Jane messing him up, getting in his head. Maybe I could find an opening. I could find a weakness. But yeah, that had to mess him up, bro. ARJR's accountant. Oh no, dude. I always feel like somebody's watching me. Grandmaster, just get on camera and share your gift of gab. I am done with any editing delays. I'm over it. We want the Grandmaster. Also, when is the MMA VHS set coming out? I am in a fiery dispute. Right now with some people that I used to record these videos with in the past. We're going through litigation right now over some of the IP issues. So that is going to be a long, hard-fought process. ARJR's accountant that we need to sort out. Lots of receipts, lots of screenshots, some video that needs to be shared and processed. But I do appreciate what I take as a compliment, and that I need to do things smarter and not, as they say, stupider. Let's see. Boy, someone says that Luke Thomas beats his wife. Is that true? I knew I didn't like that guy. Wait, it was that bad? I really gotta watch this Poirier video. ARJR Wilson and I got into a. That's right. Wilson and I got into my first gifting war. That's true. That was insane, man. That, if I remember correctly, I think that was literally the last day of the month when I had to clear that mortgage so that we didn't get foreclosed on, bro. It was, dude. We set a new gate. We set a new gate record. HG4875. Howdy. I believe you're right, Leon. It's just it didn't fit my narrative, but I agree. ARJR's accountant. It needs to be said, Wilson ran so my client ARJR could fly. Both inspiring. Remember when Mitchell's wife found his account and joined the chat? Oh, man, I do remember that. Oh, my gosh. That feels so long ago. That feels so long ago. And that's why we have the unbelievable emoji. I completely forgot about that. ARJR Death Wish was Bronson. Bruce Willis did the remake. Jeez, Bruce Willis, huh? Crazy, man. Mike Alfieri. Hey, Blessing Castro Villegas. Castro Villegas. Thank you, bro. I gotta watch. Thank you, Turk Ferguson. I gotta watch this Dustin video real quick. And oh, dang. I just got a very generous donation in the PayPal from ARJR. 50 big ones in the PayPal. He says, here's for some tripas and soda for the movie tonight. I believe. Oh, thank you, bro. I could get tripas for days with this, bro. I believe that if you bet on your picks, you'd be debt free by now. Dude, it's crazy how much grief people were trying to give me for the Strickland Chamoyev fight, when that is the only fight that I've made, my only main event fight that I've been wrong on this year. Like, it's kind of like I don't even want to count some of these other ones. Like the UFC card, because there was only 7 fights, I was like, okay, he's gonna win, and whatever. But it's like, I don't really care unless it's the main events, or unless I feel like I really got some kind of stake in it for some reason. And that was the only one that I, really took a stance on and really did my MMA long division. Wait a minute. I didn't even do the MMA long division on that one. That's why I was like, on the Strickland one. But I remember my gut feeling was Strickland. On the Moss and Jesse show, when he brought it up, he said, who's going to win? I said, Strickland. He went, oh. I said, yup, Strickland. And then I started to get 2 in my beanie, and I was like, oh, Chamoyev. And I bought into the hype. And I was like, oh, he can't lose. It's Chamoyev. But my gut said Strickland, and then I fought it. And I pushed back, but whatever. I got to take that one. But it's so crazy that people forget, dude. Like, the percentage is insane of the fights that I've got right this year. It's unmatchable. And I should be a gambler. 100%. Um let me Hey, Star Viper, I made an executive decision. I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna make all the streams live again. I don't even care. I have absolutely nothing to lose. My algorithm could not get worse. I don't care. I'm gonna make them live again. If I have anybody out there that has any desire to see them, then I'd rather cater to those people than think I'm doing something good that's not even working. You know. Let me see what's going on here. Hold up. This poor guy's so scared. He's like, I wasn't trying to fight a bridesmaid today. You gotta start talking Arabic and scare him. He's gonna think you're Makachev. At the end, he's like, hey, pound it, pound it. To the guy that he was yelling at and cussing at the whole time, hey, pound it, pound it. You did a good job. You did what you could. What the heck, bro? Oh man. ARJR says it's not gambling if it's a sure thing, right? That I concur. My feelings exactly. My feelings exactly. The Dustin bro, the Poirier video. I'll keep it real short and sweet. I don't think I'm going to have the take on this that a lot of other people are going to have. I feel like there's other MMA creators that are really going to drag this out, that are going to find ways to milk this and drag it out and make it more complicated than it is. I know I'm trying not to alienate people here, but my perspective is, yeah, bro. He was drinking. Beer is a brawler. Wine is a mocker. I've never personally. Now, I'm sure everyone has their own anecdotes, and you guys could be like, every time I'm around people that get intoxicated, they give to the homeless, and they fold laundry fantastic, and they do their taxes, and they tell people they love them, and they recycle. You know, I've never been around someone that was drinking and didn't think, man, this person is stupid and way more annoying when they're drinking. I don't like them right now. It's no surprise to me. Like, yeah. Like every bit of that footage was like, yeah. I remember I used to work at this place. And there was this guy that was new there. And we were cool. I mean, we weren't like, I just we didn't cross paths a lot, but we were cool. Hey, what's up? And one night, he showed up to work, like after the place was like closing, and he was like heavily drunk, and he wanted to fight me. And I was like a little stuck. It was like, I would have understood it if we'd had some kind of, ambiguity, some kind of issue, some kind of problem. We, used to make eyes at each other. What's up? Size each other. Nothing ever like that. Completely out of nowhere. So, honestly, if we had like really disliked each other and he showed up like that, it might have played out differently. But because there was nothing like that between us, and I was so like, what is happening? I was like, bro, and I just disengaged, and I was like, this is stupid. I'm not gonna have nothing to do with this. And I hated that because it made me feel like a punk. And I was like, I should have just elbowed him in the face. I should have just gave him that elbow sopa. But I was so like, this doesn't make any sense, that I couldn't even like, I was like, I don't know. I just need to get out of this. Like, this is not cool. Like, and he's like, whoa, I don't like the way you're looking at me. And I was like, bro, I wasn't even looking at you. He's like, I don't like the way you're looking at me. And you know what? I don't like the way you're talking to me either. I was like, dude, I wasn't even talking to you. Maybe that's what it was. Maybe he wanted to have a conversation with me and he felt ignored. I don't know. But I remember it was just a completely different guy. And the next morning, the next shift, he came up to me and he was like, bro, I apologize. I was drunk. And now the next morning, I was mad now. And I was being kind of aggressive. Because I told him, I was like, bro, you made me look like a punk. You were coming, doing all that, being a peacock and everything, and showing off and doing your stuff. And you made me look like a punk. Because I wasn't going to do anything in that moment. I didn't even know where this came from, bro. And you made me look like I punked out. I don't like the whole thing that you did there. And then he's like, oh, it's going to be like that, though. Now he's starting to square up again sober. I'm like, dude, you need to like work on yourself or something. Figure it out, dude. I don't need this trouble. And when I see stuff like this, it's like, what do you expect? What do you expect? That's what happens. It brings that out of people. I had to, dude, you guys already know Jesse Jr. is very active and he plays a lot of sports. And I had to go to LA this last weekend. And bro, I feel like when I go to LA, it's kind of like, and I know it's not like this. I know that a lot, because of like Dante's Inferno and a lot of TV shows and movies and stuff, a lot of people have an idea of like what the devil looks like, of what hell. But so I know that it's not like that. We use a lot of, it's like anthropomorphism, and we read things into stuff and we create what we think things are going to be. But bro, every time I have to go to LA, I feel like I'm in the depths of hell, bro. Like it's a hole. It's a cesspool, bro. It's just, oh my gosh. I feel like if I even inhale, I'm going to catch a disease or something. It's just, it feels so, ugh. I just can't stand being in certain types of environments. And dude, it was just filled with just people just going in and out of parties and clubs and being intoxicated. It's just like, man, yeah, if you guys could just see yourselves sober, I feel like you would be like, oh. It's like when Sean O'Malley saw, like, who is it, Patty Pimlet or whatever. He's like, that's what I look like? I don't want to do that anymore. And then he did it again anyway, so I don't know what that was all about. But was it Patty Pimlet? There was somebody that did something crazy with their hair or something, and then Sean O'Malley was like, oh, dang, I think I kind of had a reality check, but I can't remember who that was. But yeah, I started off saying that I was going to say like a quick 2-minute thing, and then I talked about it forever. All I was trying to say is like, I would expect nothing less. That, again, if you have your anecdotes, cool. I've just never seen anything different. Maybe it's just the unlucky people I've been around. I don't know what to tell you. Everyone that I've ever been around that has anything to do with that, it's just they turn into idiots, man. They turn into insufferable idiots. And if I let me tell you this, and I mean this fully. I mean this fully. I don't like Poirier. I've never liked Poirier. I've always thought he was kind of a weirdo, bad dude. But just to give you some perspective on this video that I just watched made me dislike him more, 0%. I don't know. I worded that strangely, I know. This video didn't make me like him or lose respect for him at all in any, like, it's the same. It canceled out because it's like, that's what that substance does. It's like, it's not even him. We've all encountered people when they're heavily intoxicated, when they're strung out on meth, when they are just stoned out of their mind. They don't act like themselves, like if they would have woke up first thing in the morning and had breakfast with you, right? They don't. So it's like they did something that altered their state of consciousness, took them to a different place, and now they're that thing. He had some spirits, right? And I guess those spirits overtook him, turned himself into something else. I'll be right back. Okay, I already burned myself. I should already be back in this seat with my tripas, setting up the movie. Burn myself. So I should go do that right now. HG4875 with a self-inflicted. Took it upon themselves. Self-inflicted membership. $4.99 squad, above and beyond. Thank you, HG4875. Thank you very much. And in case you don't know, you probably know, that's why you did it. You are now in the dark web of the Mexican martial arts. There is a what people affectionately refer to as a buttload of extra content on the membership tab that the general population does not have access to. So please have at it. ARJR, anyone that wins off your picks should give you a tribute as a show of respect and gratitude. You know, I saw a good amount of comments roll in that said that they had faith in me and that they won some money. And, you know, that's up to them. You know, that's between them and their creator, you know. But I appreciate that. I appreciate the thought. And I agree with it. So I am going to get some tripas right now. Yeah, this chair is it's, I'm attached to it though. You know, I'm attached to it. I'm going to go get some food right now. I'm going to come right back. We're going to do the movie night on Patreon. Please keep an eye out for the notification. Oh, and also the poll. This, I'm going to be honest, it is shocking to me. It is shocking to me. It blew the Twitter one out of the water. And I'll say this. I thought that more people would like the Twitter ones because everyone, like, I never stop hearing, oh, I need videos. Where's the picture? Show some graphics. Show something on the screen. I need to be titillated mentally. I need to see stuff. So I'm like, fine, bro. I'll play videos and videos and videos and videos. And I missed just sitting there, going off the beanie, just ranting and just feeling it and being in that flow state. I missed that. But I felt like people want to see all the visuals. People want to see the videos. They want to hear stuff. So I'll give them what they want. So I'm pleasantly surprised to see the talking style just annihilate the Twitter one. And there was 78 votes. That's pretty good. I mean, it would be different if there was like 13 votes. There was 78. And it's 73% to 27. So thank you guys for voting. When Dustin pulled them shorts up, I thought we were watching a snuff film. Dude, that'd be funny if how unreal, man, if those officers actually watch his fights and they're like, bro, I seen that. I know what that means. That's wild. Well, that's true, Melancholy. That's true. Now that you got me thinking about it. All right. So I'm going to dip out right now. I'll see those of you. I'll see the few and the proud, the fewest and the proudest in the movie in a little bit. Keep your eyes open for the notification. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for donating, for chatting, for telling jokes and stories and just showing up. And I didn't even notice that Captain's Logs. That's hilarious. I gotta watch it again specifically to look for that. Dude, I'm just gonna be hopeful that there's a place. Tripas get sold out fast, man. I'm just gonna be hopeful that I'm gonna get my hands on some tripas right now. Thank you for watching Mexican Martial Arts. Appreciate it. Hey, yes, I'm hopeful. I'm gonna stream here tomorrow too. Keep your eyes peeled. I'm gonna go live tomorrow, probably around 3 o'clock, something like that. So keep your eyes peeled. All right, I'll see you guys in a little bit. Yes, please hit the like, man. Please hit the like. I'm gonna keep these videos live for you from now on. So please help me.